All right,
We live,
here.
baby. We live, baby. Morning.
Go
Good
ahead.
morning,
Go
people.
ahead.
You got it, Jimbo. You got the shit.
Good
You got a
morning.
jacket on today. The Kango. I like that Kango.
You
Hey.
looking fresh.
I like that Kango.
Make sure y'all check out the title, Chef Jimbo. All right. But listen, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. Thank you for coming back. Listen, we just gonna have some small talk until we start seeing these numbers grow a little bit before we start the news. So, fellas, how y'all doing today? Let's do the checkup. I'm a 10. I'm alive. I'm well. I feel great. Like my grandma always told me. She said, as long as you wake up on this side of the earth, you don't got nothing to complain about.
That's
I
true.
love it. I'm the same way. I'm at a 10 today. Life is good. No complaints. It feels good to wake up in the morning. Thank God for me breathing this morning. It feels good just to wake up and get another opportunity to do something better. So I'm at a
You got that
10
TV
today.
on.
Tell her, probably.
Man, you know, that's our morning routine. We watching cheaters up in here.
Who?
Oh, y'all that watching
Cheaters.
cheaters.
But we
Oh.
like watching cheaters. That stuff be cracking me up, man.
Y'all
They be-
believe that stuff is real?
It is real, man. They be
Come on,
tripping
Tim.
on that. They be running around, and then when they get ran up on, they be like, "What you doing here?" I'm like, "What you doing, cheating? What you mean? What you doing here?"
And then they be looking all shocked like,
Yeah.
I'm like, you done paraded this person around town, like, hey man, like you single, and then get shocked when somebody busts you, like you supposed to be at work. I'm like, you supposed to be not cheating. So what are you talking about?
listen, if you gonna cheat, just stay single, man. You know,
Man, I'm telling you.
it'll solve a lot of our problems, man. And a
telling
lot
you.
of the hurt and stuff that men and women go through, just stay single.
I don't know why people can't be honest, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
It's too
the
hard.
it's the easiest thing to do. You be like, I don't want to be with you no more.
Real talk.
But a lot of that
Lieutenant, where you
stuff,
at?
I'm at a 10, dude. I'm so excited because today, man, we're gonna put up the Christmas tree.
Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna go out for breakfast. My baby's here, man. It's a good day, man. Packages
up.
coming in
That's
the
what's
mail. I'm getting my massage recliners today. I'm like, yes.
That's what's up. Nick, man, where you at?
Oh man, every time I wake up, I'm at a 10.
I know
I'm
that.
always on 10. I mean, you might have a bad day, but to me, as long as you having a bad day, you can change it around. You know what I mean? So I'm good.
Hold on, we got some comments. Rico in the house.
Rico,
Who else out there? I know we got some more family members out there. Who else we got out
y'all
there?
speak up. Y'all tell us
Show
where y'all at.
yourselves.
Show y'all. And while they showing themselves, we'll be right back with not Coach A this morning, not Coach A,
Chef Jimbo.
Chef Jimbo. We will be
Aquila. Listen,
Aquila,
y'all
good morning.
pray for me. Pray for me, man.
back. We'll be back.
Tell 'em I ain't mad, baby. You know I ain't mad if you love it. Can't nobody ever take this moment from me. So nigga, while I got it, the fuck it, it's all good. It's all good. Straight up, it's all
Jimmy, do you
good.
not know that dumping the ball off to your big man gets him and motivates him?
Tell 'em I ain't mad, baby. No, you know I ain't mad if you love it. Can't nobody ever take this moment from me.
I don't want no smoke over there. I heard her tell somebody out in traffic. I don't want no problem with that.
For real. I'm like, no part
I don't
of
want
that.
no problem with that.
Family talk. Let's discuss it. Good
Dun
morning.
dun
Good
dun.
morning, man.
Listen, I don't got no music, but I'm about to make my
man.
own.
We got no music,
Good morning. This is the morning news.
Exactly. It's Chef Jimbo. Bum, 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 bum.
Listen, everybody, welcome to Family Talk. Listen, I'm replacing Coach A just for the moment. So, and guess what? I'm gonna keep it nice, short, and sweet for y'all. Astro World, Houston, Texas. Travis Scott. No matter how any of us feel about it, you know, the death toll has moved up to 9 lives. Another young lady lost her beautiful life yesterday. And you know, we just sending our prayers out to everybody that was there, the security guards, and anybody that was involved, for even for Travis Scott. Sad thing to hear. Period. And I don't really know what else to say. You know, it's y'all. Let's just keep them in our prayers. Everybody that was involved. And something also very interesting happened on the November the 11th. In Australia, lightning strikes, and well, also what they call lightning pulses. Over 1.37 million lightning pulses were detected across central and eastern Australia, which is the most ever in their history. In one night. They said it was detected between cloud and cloud and cloud and ground. So
did they have any damage or anything?
In the article that I read, it didn't say about any damages, but some of the pictures, I should have put it up. Some of the pictures, it was crazy. Like it looked like the lightning was touching buildings and stuff. I don't know, but probably the buildings would have caught on fire. But it looked crazy. It looked crazy. So if anybody was hurt, we send in our prayers for them as well.
Absolutely.
But listen, that is all for the you know what? We got one more. Family Talk will be volunteering tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Monday.
November the 15th. 6 p.m. at Hungers Inn, 1801 14th Street West, Brayton, Florida, 34205. Myself, Coach A, Mr. Professor, Mr. 305, Mr.
Whatever name he decided to have that day.
Mr. Inmate Jody Skywalker will be there as well, and we have some more family members that thank you that said that they are going to show up. They're going to be there to help us feed the homeless.
Y'all got Rhea and Amanda coming through.
Rhea, Amanda. I thought we had somebody else too, because we had like 5 people and we was looking for 7 or 8.
Yeah, I think you said somebody else.
So if anybody,
we do apologize.
Yes. So if anybody also wants to join us, please hit myself up, Coach A, anybody on our panel, Nick, Nate, Brandon, Uncle Pudge, Jody, hit us up so we could get you there. We would love for all the volunteers to be there between 5 o'clock, 5:30, and so we could get started giving back to the community. That's one of the goals that we started for Family Talk. We wanted to give back to the community, and you know, it's just time for us to take action now. So that's what we're doing.
Absolutely. It's just the beginning. So that's news with Chef Jimbo. I just gotta say, but that boy look clean in that cane.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
You got it this morning, man. You got it. But man, what's going on, fellas, man? What's going on today? Lit read.
Huh?
What is it? I said, what's lit read?
I said, nothing.
What the first topic gonna be?
It's gonna be a different type of show today, Jimbo.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. Before we start that, listen, everybody. Can I do that now, B?
You want to do it now? Yeah, it's on you, brother. Then we can
listen. Y'all go ahead and take a listen to this.
Okay.
Ultra made this beat.
Hey, don't make me slide on you. I got God on my side and the squad down the right. Hey, don't make me slide on you. I don't focus on revenge. God say he want me. They couldn't do this shit, but Ultra can. Cause they too busy hitting niggas up with open hands. I'm about to pocket a.
Listen, y'all make sure y'all go check out Slide on every single platform. Apple Music, Spotify. There's one more I'm missing, B.
YouTube,
isn't it?
Music, Spotify,
YouTube,
Patreon,
Patreon. What's his
YouTube.
Patreon name? What's the
I gotta
Patreon
find
name?
it. I gotta find it.
Well,
You
when
put
B
me on
find
the
out,
spot.
he gonna let y'all know. But y'all make sure y'all go check out our very own B, the CEO, and Tony Ultra. The track is called Slide.
Absolutely.
The
Getting
beat
so
is
much
fire.
love,
The
man.
production
Getting
is
so
fire.
So much love coming off of that single, man. So we appreciate all the love.
Yes, sir.
Trayvon, good morning, my brother. Dante, good morning. How y'all fellas doing today, man? Hey, y'all put y'all mental health in the comments. Let me know.
Dante, you supposed to be on here.
Yeah, Dante should be on here.
Well,
But
no
put y'all
comment.
mental health in the comments and let us know how y'all doing mentally. We take that stuff very seriously. But fellas, man, in the world of sports, man, what's going on? In the world of sports, we know we got a championship title coming to Sioux Falls,
You know,
South Dakota in a couple
somebody should be
months.
putting that belt up. I think I'm gonna win that joint this year. The LA Rams just got Odell Beckham. You know, Matt Stafford looking real good out there.
Man, listen.
Man, look at here, man.
Boy,
They
the
doing
Rams
all
say
that.
they doing that to beat Tom Brady.
Yep, that's it. They doing that to beat a 44. They scared of a 44-year-old man.
They finna beat
And I
him.
don't.
Man,
No, they not.
They scared. They
No,
gonna
they
beat him.
not. Because when the chips push to the middle, you don't bet on Tom. Bet against Tom Brady. That dude, man, he see what they doing. Trust me, he ain't even focused on them. One game at a time.
we all know that.
And when the time comes, hey, it's gonna be something spectacular.
We all
I
know
think, but then again, the Rams might not make it to see him because we seen this blow up in people's faces. They focus on one team or one individual, and then they overlook somebody, boom, get bumped off.
I just because I honestly wanted Odell to come to New England. I honestly wanted Odell to come to New England, but the Rams just putting all their chips in the basket. It was like, man, this
And I don't blame them. Hey,
and
look,
I
I
can't
don't
be
blame
mad at
them,
them.
Bro, when they got Von Miller, I'm like, that ain't fair.
Right, Aaron Donald, and Von Miller,
that ain't fair, bro.
Leonard Floyd, Jalen Ramsey. Man, I'm like, man, that defense is crazy.
Bro, that's like the Showtime Lakers, just stacked.
Exactly.
The difference is the Lakers are losing.
Huh?
Let's talk about the Lakers.
No, the Showtime Lakers, they were winners.
Magic.
What you talking about? Showtime,
You're
yeah.
talking about this year's Lakers.
Yeah.
No, Showtime Lakers.
This year's Lakers. Ooh, what is wrong with LA
Listen,
time?
They're gonna get. You know what? I still have faith that they're gonna get.
Listen, you know what, Brandon?
What up?
Before we don't need to talk about the Lakers. We need to talk about the boxing fight that me and Telly haven't been talking about. We've been trying to link up and do something. Nobody want to talk about the Lakers. Let's not talk about the Lakers.
Why you don't want to talk about
Let's
the
not talk about
They
the
ain't
Lakers.
winning. They ain't winning. That's all we want to talk about.
Jimmy, we don't want to talk about the Lakers. We don't wanna talk about- Jimmy ain't got no ammo to throw back at us. That's all that is.
Let the Lakers win like 10 games straight. He want to pop out of nowhere. Hey, y'all heard about Lakers?
Absolutely.
No, we need to get a final round boxing podcast going too. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget.
Man, we done missed been a lot of good fights and stuff.
We
That
have.
it came and went.
We need to catch up. We'll be catching up.
No, but we got to talk about that Canelo though. That Canelo fight.
Oh, that Canelo fight. Oh man,
Absolutely.
That was-
Go ahead.
that was 11 rounds of
What?
suspense. Because I'm looking at Plant and I'm like, all right, man, why you not following up behind the jab? The jab was working good, but I'm like,
But you
where's the
know what he was
follow-up?
doing? He was trying to he was protecting from that left hand though.
Too late though.
Because he know as soon as he would have let go, Canelo pop.
And he did. He popped him. I was like, wow. That dude got some dynamite in his hands. I'm like, oh. I'm like, all right, man. Now when you going to fight somebody like, after that fight, he was feeling himself. He said he want to fight a Charlo. I was like, no, you don't want to do that. I'm like,
I don't think Charlo ready for him though.
which one though?
Both of them.
They ain't ready for him. But then he was talking about Benavidez. I'm like, I don't know if you want that, brother. I mean, that would be great. You know, push your your legacy. For your legacy, but
only reason why I say I don't think let's just talk about the Charlo at 160. I don't think because his movement with Canelo, you gotta move. You gotta move. You gotta be strategic. Cause you saw how Canelo was cutting off the ring on Caleb Plant. That was I was proud of Canelo. I don't even like Canelo, but I was proud of him. I gotta give him that one.
The thing is, though, man. The thing is, I don't know why people, don't go back and look at the Floyd fight with Canelo and like, oh, that's what you do to beat this guy.
Floyd,
you can't.
Floyd,
you ain't gonna have the defense of Floyd,
yeah.
but his movement in that fight.
You can even go back and look at Lara, how Lara was moving.
They say he has trouble with people that move. He has trouble with people that move, and it's like there y'all blueprint go right there. Just study, like, man, get your movement down, and you will beat him. But
fellas, we gotta have a boxing podcast. It's well overdue. It's well overdue. But I kind of want to ask the people that's watching, what's on y'all minds today, man? What's on y'all minds? We always bring y'all what's on our minds. What's on y'all minds today? We know Jody just got released from Facebook jail, so he not inmate Jody no more. He'll come with a different name and a different location.
He parolee Jody.
He parolee. he get Mr. I got a PO Jody. So Jody is released from Facebook jail. We are so happy to have our guy back on the Facebook scene. We've talked behind the scenes with Jody about his Facebook antics. But everybody in the comments, what's on y'all mind today, man? We always come with what's on our minds. We've been criticized about what's on our minds on this show from time to time. What's on y'all minds? We see y'all watching. So what is on y'all minds today? Y'all let us know what's going on in y'all lives.
Oh, what's some of the topics y'all want to see us talk about? Today gonna be a different type of show.
Yeah, it's a different type of show today. It's a different type of show.
Listen. Y'all make sure y'all go to the YouTube page. We have the link so that you can join in with us. Show your face, make your voice be heard. Let's go.
Absolutely.
Rhea
Good
is on
morning,
you.
Rhea.
Rhea, click that link. You should Rhea on YouTube. Click that link on YouTube. Rhea. Go to the comment section.
Doing some nails right now. She just watching. She ain't trying to jump on right now. But y'all let us know what's going on. Rhea, what's your mental health from 1 to 10? Trayvon, what's your mental health from 1 to 10? Rico, mental health from 1 to 10.
You don't chill. You have nothing.
You ain't got nothing.
Hey, but let's talk. Let's talk a little bit about this small victory that a circuit judge just did with the whole vaccine mandate. Yeah, for private businesses.
Why we at a 7, y'all? Come on, Trayvon. Why we at a 7? Dante, why we at an 8? Go ahead, Jimbo.
No, you good. You good. 8 until I eat. Jesus.
No, let's talk about it, Jimbo. What's going on?
Oh, man.
Jody at an 8. We gotta get Jody some food and get it to a 10. But what's going on with that mandate?
But pretty much, the circuit judge he stalled Biden's and the U.S. the OSHA's mandate, trying to mandate. He said you can't do that for private businesses. So they kind of put that on hold.
Yeah, Sam was telling me something about it.
Yeah, now for federal employees, it'll be something different. But that specific ruling was for private businesses. Anything that's not federal.
I still feel like federal shouldn't have, but that's just my personal opinion. Biden is
He said you out of town, and the hotel is tripping.
The hotel tripping. Oh,
that's why I say Airbnb. Damn them hotels.
Everybody don't want to be in no Airbnb.
What do we think about staying with someone after staying with someone you love after infidelity?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh,
that's a good question. I can only speak from experience because of course I've gone through it, and the only reason I stayed, it wasn't because I think I love this person. I think it was mainly because we were married, and I felt like that's what I was supposed to do was sit and try and work it out.
Don't listen to Jody. Go ahead. That's Jody speaking from Jody.
But no, I just felt like I felt like I needed to work out because we were married. You know what I'm saying? But later on down the line, other things was popping up and things wasn't going according to plan, and I had to break up that situation. So that's me personally and what I went through. But it was just the reason I did it was because I felt like I had to because I was married. Anybody else?
I think. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you got it.
All right. I would say now, have I been cheated on? Probably. Who knows?
Probably.
You know, I just didn't go digging, so I didn't find nothing. But like if I know for a fact that it happened to me, marriage, I would
So right before you put that, I think I got questions after this. So why, when somebody cheat on you, you get mad at the person that cheated and the other person? Why do you get mad at the other person if they don't know? But go ahead, Jimmy.
No, that's a great point.
That's
a great point.
That's a great point. I feel like, especially with being a man, you should, if the other party, the other male that's in the situation, you should know not to be messing with somebody else's wife. You know what I'm saying? You know, not to be messing up with somebody else's situation.
I think you handled it great, Trayvon. Beautifully.
I saw the other person for the first time in person. I'm not in jail, so I guess I handled it
beautifully.
You did.
Dante, what you mean because I'm big?
What if they did and ain't care? Well, really, let's be honest.
They can't
someone
cheat.
Cheat.
Their spouse wants to cheat.
Yeah, because really, when it comes to cheating, honestly, I really don't care about anything that's going on, what you're getting and what you're not getting. I really think that's a look on you. I think it shows who you are as a person. Instead of you having a conversation with that person and telling that person, hey, this is what I need, and I need this in order to continue in this marriage. You know what I'm saying? If you can't have that, if you married to somebody that's supposed to be your best friend, the love of your life, whatever, but you go and cheat on that person, I think that shows more about you than anything else. Now, as humans, we're gonna, I'm gonna blame this person because get mad at us. I only blame this person because of what. This person didn't do this, but no, you need to look at yourself at the end of the day, because you can only control your actions, your emotions, your thoughts, and everything. Right. But go ahead. What Ree was saying, that's my take right there.
No, you be mad at your person that you were with. I agree with that, Ree. You be mad. I still feel like that man should be like, man, I'm not gonna do this. And I think you still have some type of animosity.
What if they didn't know?
Well, if they didn't know, of course, you don't. There's nothing that you can say to that person. You talk to whoever your spouse is. But if that person knew,
that's different.
That's totally different for me. If that person knew, okay, you in a relationship, you doing this and that and other, you know what's going on.
I'm gonna hit you with something else. What if they did know? Like both of them cheated willingly. Is it worth you losing your life? You're going to jail while they still free?
It ain't even worth it.
Absolutely not.
It ain't even worth it.
You know what? Y'all could keep each other.
Y'all be happy.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, Trayvon said they knew.
Because I'm a big person on, you reap what you sow.
Absolutely.
You might not get it back in somebody cheating on you. You might get it back in a different manner of life.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely, Trayvon, if they knew, like we said, if that other person knew, then at that time, I think you should have some animosity towards that other person, because now you.
No, you shouldn't have no animosity.
I think you should. I think you should.
No, Trayvon, you handled it great, Trayvon.
I agree with Jimmy. it depends on how you is and how forgiving you are.
Yeah, it's about forgiveness.
Yeah, if you that type of person that I'm gonna forgive them, and you can't actually truly move on from it, then forgive them and don't bring it up again. But if you the type of person that say, "Oh, I'm a forgive, but I ain't even gonna forget," like you not
Well,
forgetting.
Trayvon, that's fair. If you feel like that, because I got a couple people I want to get these hands to. If I knew I wouldn't go to jail, but I don't blame you. I got a couple people on my list.
Oh God! When did we talk about somebody getting these hands? Did we talk last week?
It was one of these shows. Oh, it was on Real Talk Tuesday.
It was on Real Talk.
I remember in high school, Trayvon was a fighter.
Hey, Trayvon, give you hands whenever you want it, any time of day.
Yeah, I remember that.
You remember that, bro? Any time of day.
Oh
no, he not.
Yeah, he is.
Something to do today.
Yeah, I thought he had something to do today
I thought
too.
you had something to do today.
Listen, I do got
cereal.
I do got something to do, but black people always leave. First of all,
Good morning, Jody. Good morning.
Good morning. How y'all doing today?
Good. Hey,
Jody,
before you start, Jody, we need your mental health 1 to 10.
It's a 9 right now. When I get done with these eggs and grits, it'll be a 10.
I got you.
Here go Real.
What's up?
Real, you just be wanting to fight.
Everybody.
We need to put Real like boxing. Like you got too much pent up anger, and you always want to fight.
No, that's good because Real is that person I can call when I need something handled. I'm gonna call you, Real, if I need something handled.
You're right.
Jody, good morning, sir.
What's up, my brother?
Listen. You're an amazing guy. You keep doing what you're doing. I love your dedication and everything. But Jody.
What's up, Jimbo?
Don't blow nobody up now. All right.
Look at him.
I'm trying to give him some compliments so he can come a little nice because he ready. He pumped right now, but I'm like, man, let's try to calm him down real quick.
I would say this. I do think that when it comes to ooh. Brandon, they talking bad about your Gators right now, bro. I just want you to know.
No, I don't want to talk about the Gators right now.
They talking bad about them right now on ESPN.
I don't want to talk about the Florida Gators right now.
Listen,
I am disgusted.
When it comes to the whole shit thing, I like this. If it's with some complete stranger and he never knew I even existed, then it is what it is. Because at the end of the day, I can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't control, somebody else's chick. Like your chick come to me and we do whatever, and I find out about you all after the fact. You can't be mad at me, you know what I'm saying? Because, she came to me. But if you did know, everybody getting these hands. And don't think because you got some big 6'3", 400-pound dude that he can't catch it too. But he can get pistol whipped just along with the rest of them. I gives a damn. So everybody catching the smoke. I'm going to beat her up. I'm going to beat him up. Everybody catching the smoke. We having a domestic violence case that gay. Don't cheat on me. If you don't want to be with me, just leave.
Rico, preach, Rico. Jesus.
The person.
Rico said it
perfectly.
Correctly. He said it correct, yeah.
You right. You know what I'm saying? You want
Jody, we don't want to have to bail you out, bruh.
That's if I get caught, Jim. That's if I get caught.
You finna get caught because you talking about it. You always talking about it. You finna get caught. Keep it on the wraps.
Listen.
Man. Keep it on the wraps.
Listen, I could just say I'm putting on for the podcast.
So me and Jody talked about this probably about a week or so, and I told Jody my story and how I felt, and Jody understood that. But on the other hand, Jody's still about that action. You know what I'm saying? Like if you hurt him, he doesn't care. He doesn't want to do the little simple "I forgive you" thing. He wants to hurt you back. He wants you to feel what he feels. So I'm just trying to give y'all a little clarity on what Jody, because he told me, he was like, B, we can go right now. But bro, we don't have to get it right now because it's over with. I'm done with all of that situation. But Jody just want a person to feel how you made him feel.
Trayvon say I'm the same.
So that same way, Trayvon. Rhea said because he's petty. It has a little bit of pettiness in there. You're right, Rhea. It does have a little bit of pettiness in
But
it.
like, for B told me his story, and I was mad for him. I was mad all over again.
How you gonna be mad for him?
Because that's my dog. Now I'm pissed. Now I'm finna get on Facebook and cuss her ass out.
Nah, you're right. I know the story, but the way we ride, the way B want to handle it, that's how we gonna handle it. If B don't want to handle it no type of way, that's how we gonna handle it.
And listen, they stood
happened.
10 toes. They stood 10 toes behind me when everything went down.
That's how a gang operate, by the way.
That's how brothers operate. You always gotta have that. That's why you get people opposite of you. You know what I'm saying? You guys are good men.
Hey, you want to know when you in a gang, when something happened to somebody and everybody asks you, what you want to do?
Yeah.
What you trying to do?
And I can see Jody that type. You telling Jody like, what you want to do? Jody, I just want to live in peace. You sure? Because I got your back. Jody, calm down.
I ain't that pressed on it, Jody. Calm yourself down right now.
Listen,
down.
I be that pressed because I be like, I'm seeing you go through the hurt right now. And I'm just like, you done hurt my dog. That's not going to fly with me. Okay?
Exactly, real. Exactly.
I hope.
Hurt people, yeah.
And when my people get hurt, I get hurt.
But do at any point do we look at how people were raised and like this behavior is acceptable to them because this is all they saw?
You have
But people don't want to accept that or look at that factor.
Jody.
Like you
Right.
I was hoping you was gonna give me something real, Jody. You know,
but you got to see where a person come from and why they do the things that they do. So that's why I say you have to. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand that background. It does play a factor.
It plays a factor in it, but at the end of the day, you an adult and you know right from wrong. You know when when you committed to a relationship and even went so far as to get married. You know, talking to somebody else is wrong. You know, going on dates with somebody else is wrong. You know, sleeping with somebody else is wrong. And you made the decision to do wrong. So it's just like there's no I was raised. Like you did wrong. You knew you was wrong.
I agree with you, but I'm telling you now, I met some people. It's some people that grew up in some messed up situations, and stuff that we consider is wrong is normal to them. You know what I'm saying?
Right, Uncle Pudge, what you got on it? We don't say what we said now.
All right, Uncle Pudge about to end the conversation right now.
Clean it up, yeah.
Y'all know I'm sitting here listening.
Yeah,
and I'm percolating, man.
Yes,
Y'all killing me, man. Look, let me tell you something. It's easier. The reason why people fight the other person or blame the other person, because that's more easy than actually looking at your significant other and turning your anger towards them and be like, you the one that betrayed me. You don't want to do that because you don't want to believe that in their right mind, they made this choice to do this to you. So this other person had to do something. But in all actuality, there's no magic potion, no fairy dust sprinkle. They went out there and they cheated on you. They made a conscious effort. I hate when people say, oh, it happened by accident. It was a mistake. Like, I'm like, it's not a mistake. A mistake is accidentally, writing the wrong thing or marking the wrong spot on something. When you sit there and you just have phone conversation, text messages, planning meetup, doing all this stuff, that ain't no mistake. That ain't no accident. That's a conscious effort, and as far as if the other person knew about you or not, who gives a damn? It's not their responsibility to, protect your relationship. That's your significant others. If, and I'm speaking from both sides. I've been cheated on, and I've been the one that didn't slept with married women. Y'all don't know that about. At a point in time, I didn't give a fuck. I was like, she married, so what? Ain't got shit to do with me. I ain't the one, I ain't never approached them though. That's the thing. They approached me. I just said, okay, come on through the door. You know, I don't care. But, you know, as I looked at it, like, that's not my responsibility, you know, to protect your marriage, your relationship. But at a certain point in time, my morals kicked in where I thought to myself, I said, you know, this is well before I even got married or anything. And I've always wanted to be married and be a husband and be a father and stuff. And I thought to myself, I said, how can I find my own wife if I'm messing with somebody else's? I'm not going to have any good luck in life. I'm not going to find my wife. And I'm like, how would I feel if somebody was doing that? And I stopped messing with married women. I'm like, you know what? Just because they out here don't mean I got to be the one to be receptive to them. Let somebody else have that bad juju. And I stopped that. So, you know, that was just me. You know, that's part of my upbringing also. We can say we got to look at a person's upbringing. But at the end of the day, that doesn't matter. When you get to a certain point in your life, you know right from wrong and you know what you don't like done to you. So why would you do it to somebody else? Because nobody had the perfect upbringing, not that I know of, you know, so we can't keep using that as an excuse because, you know, then we can say, oh, I was brought up in this bad neighborhood. You know, I seen all these bad things. That's why I went out and murdered that person. Judge and people ain't gonna want to hear that shit. You know, they're gonna be like, well, you knew better. Take your ass to jail for 35. You know, you can't use the upbringing as some of it plays a factor, but at the end of the day, it's on you as a person. It's on you to have a moral foundation. You know what I'm saying? Because perfect example, I'm glad y'all said that. R. Kelly was brought up and, you know, apparently it came out he was molested by family members and stuff of that nature. He goes around and messing with these little girls. Don't nobody want to hear that shit, though. You don't see him getting off. He's still locked up. Even though he was, because you knew better. You know, you don't go messing with some little girls. Although that's tragic what happened to him as a kid. You know, and you can see like that's why he did what he did. Still is no excuse. You understood that certain lines and boundaries you don't cross. You know, my mama always raised us. And my mom had a bunch of serious talks with us. She sat me down and said, I'm going to tell you, you don't fight over no woman, period. And she said, I don't even give a damn if it's your wife. You can come in your house and see her with another dude getting down. You don't fight over that. You just get your shit and leave. Or she leave because it's not worth it. It blows me to see people out here fighting over people. Like, why are you fighting? I mean, seriously. It's not like that's the last person on the face of the planet. You found that person, you'll find another one. Maybe even a better person. Because when one door closes, many of them open. That's what I believe. It's an opportunity to find that person might have been in your way from finding your actual one person. So don't be out here fighting over. And you know what? And I'm sorry, you know, for people who get cheated on. Like Brandon, I don't know your story. I ain't heard it. But apparently, man, it was fucked up. And I'm sorry you went through that. And you handled it perfectly because you still here talking to us. You're not dead and you're not in jail. So that was a perfect way to handle it.
I had my riders behind me. I like to say this every time I speak about it. Like, my family was really down for your boy when I went through that. That was probably one of the worst things I've gone through in life. And my family held me down as far as the mental aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? So that goes out to Nick, T, Nate, Nell, my mother. You know what I'm saying? They held me down when I went through that. So,
hey man, shit, I know what you feel like, man, because my first marriage ended because she was a lying cheater, and I ain't know it, you know, because I believed in her. Right. You know, she but man, after that was over, man, dude, I felt on I was on an island, like by myself. And I was cool with that, you know, because I didn't want to even talk about it, man. I didn't want to think about it. Hell, the word marriage and relationship pissed me off just a year. You know, so it was. I went through a dark period, but I understood where I was at. I didn't take it out on anybody else. I just, you know, left the scene alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, no dating, no even talking to females. I was trying to heal myself. You know, I didn't want to. Yeah, I didn't want to, you know, bring somebody into my world and I wasn't ready for that, and I wind up messing them up. You know what I'm saying? Or hurting them. So I took a while, man, for myself. And then strangest thing, I was at work. It was the summertime. The strangest thing happened. I was at the park because I was working with the kids, and right across the street, they was having a wedding reception. And I looked over there and I'm like, oh, they got married, they having a reception. And all of a sudden I realized I didn't feel any anger towards them people, any resentment. I even wished them luck. I felt joy. I was like, oh, I'm ready now. I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to get back out here and try. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, and I've been making it happen ever since, man. But, you know, as far as the earlier question, I don't think you can stay with somebody if they cheated on me personally. When you mess with my peace of mind and I got to worry and wonder about what you're doing, it's time for me to move on, man, because that's no way to live life. You know,
it's that wisdom right there, boy.
You know, because you can't sleep right. Yep. You won't eat right. You can't function right. If your mind is always worrying about, okay, who was that on the phone? Or what was that text message that came through? You know, they go into the store, you know, and they come back, man, what took you so long? The store ain't nothing but right here. Right. You know, when you live like that, man, you make yourself crazy. And you drive the other person crazy. You know, it's truly, if you can forgive and you say you want to keep moving with this person, you have to forget. And that's something hard to do, to forget.
Really hard.
You can't erase your memory. It's always right there. You know, and especially if the person they cheated with is still present somehow, you know, in the area, some way, somehow, maybe even bumping into them. You know, while you out and about, man, that stuff will mess you up. It's best to just wipe the slate clean and move forward. Yes, sir. You know, because that'll destroy a household. Especially if kids involved, man, that's even worse. Because the kids feel that stuff. And then they unhappy, and then you unhappy, and the other person unhappy. Man, it's just not a way to live. I know it's hard to leave people, especially when you got so much time and emotions invested in them, but you got to love yourself first. And loving yourself first is your mental health first. That is if your mental will get right, everything else will fall right into play. So you got to let them go. Don't mean you don't love them. They're just not good for you. That's all.
And
that's all I got to say about that.
Once again, shut it down. Uncle Push, shut it down. But,
yeah, man, I ain't 44 for nothing.
I feel you.
You say what?
He said he ain't 44 for nothing.
I learned some stuff while I've been walking on this earth.
Jody look like he got something to say.
Like I said, I always admired that level of maturity and that level of forgiveness, because I would have went over there and knocked down the wedding cake. Now what's up? You want like me, big dog? I'm knocking over the wedding cake. Y'all ain't even cut no cake in peace and hold hands over here after you done cheated on me. Nah,
Jody,
wedding cake.
Jody,
what's up, Jim?
When I get married, I need you to do me a favor.
What's up?
Oh, good.
I need you to be the bodyguard at my wedding, just in case if anything pop up.
hey, I beat up. I'll be there. And the part where they be like, if anybody object now, please stand up and speak your piece.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm gonna be looking at. Hey,
He gonna be the one to stand up.
No, say it ain't so.
listen, I'm only standing up to make sure that nobody else stand up. I'm just gonna be
Like,
on there.
Y'all see Jody stand up at Jimbo wedding and just look around, just let it be. Just let it be. Don't say nothing to him.
I'm just trying to make sure somebody else don't get unruly around here. That's the J. That's the tell you seen the wedding. But I would have knocked down that wedding cake. Knock that shit clean over.
No, man,
How old were you when this happened, Telly?
Oh man, honestly, this was 2017, man. This was like
Okay.
4 years ago. So I was 40 when I got my divorce. You know what, man? My divorce was finalized on my son's birthday. October 19, 2017.
Yeah, never forget it.
Never forget it, man. And it was a bittersweet moment because I knew the divorce was coming and I was at ease with it. But then when it actually happened, I left that courtroom like, man, it's over, man. Like, really over?
Bruh, ain't nothing like it, bruh.
Yeah, and I was sitting up there like, but see, that's the thing. And
well, all right.
The crazy thing about it is we got married December 31st, 2015. So now New Year's Eve is a crazy day for me. Like, I got married on New Year's Eve, and now every year the damn memories pop up on Facebook, and I'm like,
you can delete that. I can't.
He said
like,
you can
that's
delete
crazy.
those. You heard Tony?
But you know what's crazy? What's crazy is,
would you delete it? Because I mean, honestly, it's part of your past. Like,
I didn't delete it. I never delete things because I look back and it's my mindset then is always marvel at what my mindset was then compared to now. All my memories,
I delete everything.
When my kids was born, like they be like 10 years ago, and I'm like, man, I remember this, and I remember my mindset is how much I've changed in 10 years, 4 years, 3 years, even a year. It's like, man, that's crazy. It just blows me, man. I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all got memories from like exes on Facebook, and y'all was like, we so in love, and then now it's like fuck that bitch. Then y'all was so in love, and now it's like fuck her. It's like, man, we had plans, man, and plans didn't work out. Now it's
but even
now
still, I
that's
don't
a
have
bad
no
thing.
animosity. I can't say I got like F them or nothing like that. I can't say nothing like that.
No, I don't mean F them like F them is like, well, fuck that shit, because she lied.
Oh,
Like that was a lie. Like fuck that shit.
Nah,
that was a lie.
I deleted
I
it.
told you, there's only one person walking this planet that, man, I truly can't stand. I mean, I love
my
everybody.
God.
Like I said, I never wish
No, you
death
don't
on
love
nobody. But if,
you don't love
but if that
everybody.
shit, I'm talking about, 99% of the world I love. This 1%, man, if she got hit by a bus, I would not cry. I'll probably crack open a cold one and be like, man.
Hey,
But
You wouldn't
CEO.
even be sad. You wouldn't even be sad for your son.
What's up, President?
Man, look, that's the only thing about it is I'll be sad because he's sad. Other than that,
We got to get some. We need to start a fundraiser to get some lawyers on. To get. Hey, y'all stay on standby.
Stand by, 'cause
Tell it. If she get hit by a bus, I'll throw Otis in front of that bitch for you. I'll tell you what. We'll make it a 2-4 fight.
I knew he was somewhere around the corner.
I'm just saying we got to find a way.
I was waiting for Jody to bring it up.
Get her and Otis together in the same spot. Maybe something bad to happen.
Hey, you know what? Maybe they'll get together, catch AIDS, and die happy.
Man.
Oh, have mercy.
I'll definitely be seeing them.
Next, next subject. Does anybody got anything else?
Oh
No, that was
Hey, but you gotta appreciate their honesty and their
No, I
vulnerability.
do.
You
I
have to. You have to. Jody, Telly,
You
I
know what?
appreciate y'all boys.
Honestly, dude, I honestly hate feeling this way. I really do because I'm not that person. But she drove me to it. Literally, I'm like, man, I had people lie, cheat, steal from me, and I forgave them, and I even still talk to them. But this chick, man, I swear, it's like, man, if I hear her name, it just put me in a certain space in my mind. Like,
You gotta let it go, bro.
Yeah, let me ask you a question. You ever thought,
man.
why do you still dislike this person? Is there some type of hurt that is still there? That you
Yes,
haven't dealt with?
there's a lot of it still there.
let
You
me
ever
tell
thought
you
about
something.
that?
The only hurt, yeah, do that all the time. I already analyzed myself. I know why I don't. Because she took something precious from me. She took my kid. That's the one thing. If you do that to me, man, take my kid.
But don't
Man.
you got your kid back now?
Look, dude, I ain't got him back. It's like he live in Missouri. I
Oh, you
can't
don't
see
have
him.
one.
I mean, I only see him 4 times a year.
Okay.
Christmas break, Thanksgiving, summer, spring break. That's it. I done missed taking him trick-or-treating. He's 14 now. I done missed out on taking him trick-or-treat. Missed out on him having his birthday because his birthday is November 2nd. So that's not doing visitation time. I done missed so much. She turned me into a part-time dad with him. And I can't forgive that. I mean, listen, I've always said if it was she moved because it would better her life, which would better his life, I can understand that. I can. But she moved following up behind a dude so he can be closer to his kids.
So let me ask another question. I'm gonna ask Jimbo first because I see.
Yeah,
I
I was
how
about to
often-
speak on mine a little bit.
Yeah, I see how often Jimmy, speak with his girls and get his girls. I mean, it is a clear difference because
I'm
Jimmy
closer
over
than
there-
Telly.
Yeah, it is a couple of hours away. But with knowing you can call your son, or maybe you can even pop over there. Is it? How I'm gonna question this? I feel like I don't have kids, but I still feel like you can still not be a part-time father, but still be a full-time father, even if you just call him every day.
And that's the thing. I do. He has a phone. I text him. He'll text back once. She monitors his calls to me. His text to me.
So there's more to the story.
Yeah, I'm saying, dude. Now, right now, my other babies, they right here. They in their rooms. I get to see them as much as I want, and they even ask me, like, when is Elijah coming? They miss him. And that's really part also, like, man, you took him away from them. Like, it's not just me, it's them. It's like you really wrecked all this, being spiteful and doing this stupid stuff.
So let me ask this, and I think this one towards Jimbo because I just want to cause I know Jimbo wanted to say something. Let me ask this real quick, Jimbo. So with your girls moving to a different spot, how was your feelings on that and your direction on how you dealt with that?
I needed more Jesus. I didn't have as much Jesus as I thought I did. it showed me how much of a human I really am because boy.
Listen, I got.
He was hot that day. I'm talking about.
All right, Jody.
Work.
But listen, Telly, all I'm saying is I did a little research just now. And Missouri is in the top 10 murder capitals of the world per capita.
Nobody's talking
So,
about
I think you should be talking to this man about this off camera.
Jody, always telling on this. You wonder why you in Facebook
Oh,
jail all the time. Talk to him off camera
hey,
about that,
Telly,
Jody.
we'll talk later. We'll talk later.
Come on, dog.
Because
Hey,
I sure one finna say now. I'm like, I don't know what that guy talking about. If something should happen, I ain't had nothing to do with it. Like, that wasn't me.
Ooh, real. How much Jesus needed?
A lot.
That day real, I felt like I had an ounce of Jesus in my entire body. I'm like, boy, I ain't gonna lie.
He was hot Nick.
Yeah, I mean, like we came to work today, and I think that was a Friday, right?
Bro, I don't. It's all. Some of it is a blur to me, dog. Like I wasn't in the right mindset.
Nah,
I put it like that.
I'm talking about. I don't think too much work got done from his end. I think I even had to calm him down a little bit because he wasn't right. And
Nah,
What did your
nothing
daughter
I had to
move
say.
to?
They moved to down south in Miami,
Oh, and how far is that from you?
about 3.5, 4 hour drive.
Woo! Yeah, dog. Even that though, man, that's like, man.
It's still hurtful because there's nothing more than my life that I wanted. Like I promise you not. The happiest days of my life was putting my babies to bed, taking them to school, waking them up, and like after work, me and my daughter, we had a routine. After work, we'll go for a walk. We'll go sit by a lake. And like my oldest daughter, she loves the nature. Like she'll go and touch flowers. She want to look at fish. And I know this because that's all we used to do when I got off of work when I picked her up. Since she was a couple months old, we go sit by the water, look at fish. You know, that's one of the most hurtful. Listen, that junk. I tell you, I feel you. I feel you because the stuff that crossed your mind.
Man.
But I thank God for the people who I had around me because I had family members come pick me up like, nah, you don't need to be by yourself. You need to be with somebody so you don't do nothing stupid. They like, where your gun at? I had somebody actually like, nah, I need your gun.
No, but that's serious. That's serious though. You know what I'm saying? That's serious stuff. And this is actually going back to my situation. But you don't need to be by yourself. Like ask Nick, I was at their house every weekend because I didn't need to be by myself. You know what I'm saying?
Man, by yourself, man.
You don't need to be by yourself.
Yeah.
Mine just be running.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Nick,
and the devil be talking to you. I heard him talking to me.
Man,
Yeah.
dude. Man. I was woo. Man, I had some ideas.
But to put some icing on that story, it's good and it's bad. Cause I even then I knew I had a lot of hatred and resentment in me. But if I'm about to tell you the story about literally the day when all of that left, my mom passed. And during her funeral, I knew what my mom represented. And if anybody know my mom, they'll tell you that lady, she'll forgive you for anything. You steal from her, whatever the case is, she'll forgive you and she'll still give you the last clothes off her back. And I asked myself, you know, not only just how can I honor my mom, but I knew what my mom stood for. I knew she stood for Christ and all that stuff. So literally that moment, like something like a switch flipped in me. And like literally that day, I had no hatred, no resentment. And even now, like me and my girl's mom, like we have a great relationship now. Mm-hmm. As opposed to what it was when everything, like Nick knew, I was like, nah, you the enemy.
It was like a constant conversation. I'm like, Jimmy, you can't be like that. He talking about, I ain't no even gonna say it.
Yeah, don't say it. Like he was talking. Oh, you about to put.
I'm just telling him like you gotta move past it. This is your girl's mom. You know what I mean? Y'all have to have
Nick, if you don't get out my face.
Yeah, that's
get out my face with that positive junk. I need some negative junk in my life right now.
Yeah, if Jody was there, man.
If Jody was there, it'd been over, boy.
All right, Real. You have a
Bye, Real. Have fun at the wedding.
Oh, at the wedding. Okay. Nah,
Jody was there, boy, it wouldn't have been pretty.
But you know, I thank God for Jesus. I thank God for my loved ones, and I thank God for my mom because, you know, I feel like she left something back. I feel like she left something behind for me,
it
dog.
It was like a lasting lesson for you, wasn't it? Like,
yeah.
Yeah. That touched my heart a little bit now.
So Telly, it's hard, bro, but you gotta let it go, dog.
You gotta let it go at some
Dude,
it's gonna eat.
And
Okay.
it's cool. If you're not there, that's cool. That's
The
cool.
thing is the reason why I'm not at that point, and I'm being honest with y'all, I've tried over and over and over and over. I mean, really, literally, I tried to have a positive relationship with this chick because I don't like strife or turmoil in my world. I just want to live in my corner of the world, get along with everybody, and be at peace. But she insisted on not doing that. You know, like really, when you have a person that just go out their way to do stuff to upset you, it's like, why? I used to wonder, like, why, man? Like, I'm not bothering you. I'm just, I don't, speak ill about you towards my kid in front of them or to anybody. I just say, hey, whatever. Even when my son used to come to me and ask me questions about her, because he would see his little brother's mom call him every day when she was with me and when we was on vacation. And my son came to me and said, why my mom don't call me like Tristan mom called him? And I said to him, oh, no, man, your mom work. She gets busy. She misses you, but she working. She get busy. Don't mean she don't care about you. I even go out my way to make her look good in front. But she insisted on just doing stuff. I mean, like, she actually, when I say drove me, it take a lot. She drove me to this point. And I'm sorry I'm at this point. I really am, but ain't no turning back for me. I'm where I'm at with her, and I'm just at the point to where I don't think about it no more. And whatever. That's the point I'm at. That's as good as it can get for me. It's whatever. I'm not going to go out my way to bash her. Not going to go out my way to wish her ill will. If something should happen, all I said is I wouldn't be sad. Other than that, I'm just at the point of I don't care if she walking this planet or not.
But don't
For his sake,
I would say don't give her that power over your life though. Because she's doing that because she know it's affecting you.
Dude, let me tell you something. I go on about my life, sleep the same. I just focus on everything that's around me right now. Because I know I couldn't control that situation. Even the courts wouldn't help me out. I took her to court. She comes in lying. I'm like, she lying. I'm like, literally, I can prove it to you. Look at this right here. 1, 2, 3. That shows you she lying. They didn't care, man. So I'm like, you know what? I'm really at a point that I'm done because I promise I spent 13 years in court fighting.
And I'm pretty sure you already do this, but you just make the time for whenever you get your son, you just make the memories that you can with the limited time that you got.
Yeah, that's what I do, man. It's like, but every time he comes here, he's a little bit different. He's not the same person. It's like, it's hard to explain. I'm like, it's almost like he a stranger. And he view us as strangers. So he spends so much time away from us. The routine has been shattered. I look at his grades, because I get his grades. And man, what's going on, dog? You better than this. It's like, what is the hell going on down there? It's like,
I mean, something might be going on and he's just not letting you know.
I know. I try to talk to all I'm like, you can let me know whatever, man. You can tell me, I can fix it. I can help you fix it.
If she monitoring everything, he ain't gonna tell him nothing.
Right.
I know that's the thing. He not telling me it, man, dude, we can ride in the car and he just sitting there. It's like when I talk to him and ask him a question, you can see he carefully making sure of what he's saying. He like, and he keep the shit short. Like, I'm like, man, what's going on? How you feeling? Good. And he just leave it at that. Like, man, dude, okay. He just recently started playing football this year. That was a proud moment for me. Like, man, my son's gonna follow in my footsteps. How football going? Good. What position you play, DB? Like, how do you like it? What do you figure about it?
Let's have a
like,
conversation.
yeah, like it's football. Now you know we can go all day with that. You know, so it's like it's hard. And I feel bad for him because you know it's like the one
Is he
thing I
like that
never
with his
want.
siblings?
No, I can sit here and I listen to them and they just a jibber jabbering away, any and everything. I listen to their it's a trip to listen to their conversation. And I'm like, that at least that part is cool.
Yeah.
You know, that they comfortable. And that's what I want, for them to maintain that bond. And now with me adopting my nephew, they all four of them have that bond that they jibber jabber and, you know, just talking and they cool. You know, it's just with me and my wife, he just like, it's like, I get it, you know, like she programmed him, don't say nothing. And it's like, I don't question my kids about what go on in their house. Never did. Because I figured that's, you know, as an adult, adults shouldn't question kids. Unless
Totally agree with that.
there's something like you feel like maybe going wrong with them. Like, did somebody do something to you? Outside of that, I don't ask about, you know, where your mom sleep, what they doing. Or I don't do that. Because I think that's wrong for adults to do that to kids. If I want to know something, I'm going to ask that adult. You know, if I don't get the answer, and if I get the answer and I think something up, I'm going to dig deeper. But I ain't never going to question a kid about that.
Right.
But, you know, some people don't do that. They don't think that way. I found out my kids get questioned, and I get pissed off like, you can come ask me. I ain't got shit to hide. Don't ask me nothing.
That person who asking your kids some questions wasn't raised like you.
You know, I understand that, but I'm like, but I you know what? I pride myself on being approachable. Like, you can come up to me and talk to me, you know, and you can ask me I'm an open book. I don't think of anything like, oh, that's personal. You know, no, ask me. If you're curious, ask me. I'll tell you. You know, this is this is that.
Just don't come with that bull job.
Right, don't come with no BS, man. Shit, you want to know something? Like when we was talking about on the meeting last night, when Jody said, dude, asked him a question about me to ask me, and Joe like, I'm nothing. I'm like, why not? I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what you want to know. You want to get to know me, get to know me. Ask me whatever you want, and I'm going to tell you what you want to know. You might not like it, but I'm going to tell you the truth. So, you know, I just, you know, I hate that stuff, man. You know, like, he'll be here for Thanksgiving. I'm looking forward to that. Kids looking forward to that, man. You know, but me and him got to have a serious conversation about them grades, man. I'm like, last year you was on point. This year, what the hell is this?
Did he go to high school or something?
No, he in 8th grade. Now he about to graduate.
Oh, okay.
He about to go to high school. and dude, once that happened, y'all know those 4 years go by quick.
Oh yeah.
You know, so
I heard the middle school years the roughest, boy.
dude, I'm having that with my nephew, man.
I said you heard you went to middle school.
No, I'm talking about like for parents, because he's been through it. Like everybody's constantly telling them they're like yeah, stay with your kids, yada yada yada. But there's like when middle school come, you're gonna have to crack down on them because a lot of them say middle school is what's gonna make or break them in high school.
Dude, middle school. I taught middle school. Them kids are a trip. They got all the answers. You can't tell them nothing. They know everything, and I'll be cracking up. I was like, man, when you get to high school, you're going to have a shock. Because right now, we still kind of taking care of you. You don't have a pencil, here go your pencil. You don't have this, here you go. When you get to high school, you don't have it, you shit out of luck. Like, they're going to look at you like, and I was like, but I talk to them about college. And they get excited. I'm like, you know, college, they don't come looking for you.
Yeah,
you go to class, you go to class.
Well, let me ask y'all
If you don't, you don't.
Let me ask y'all this. I mean, we can make this another topic, but Do y'all, when y'all talk to y'all kids, do y'all like talk them into going to college or talk them into going to trade school, or what do y'all do? Or even if y'all do that yet, Jimmy, you might not do that yet.
Me and the girl's mom, we already talked. We said we're gonna try to find out what they're interested in now, and we're gonna try to feed what they're interested in. Yeah, because really, let's be honest. Me and you cook. You don't have to go to. It's some stuff you don't got to go to college for. You don't got to put yourself in that debt. You go to a trade school, or go work for somebody because really
teach you.
We went to college, but every cooking job that we've been at, they always teach you how they want you to do it. Half of the stuff that we learned in college, just throw it in the trash.
Yeah.
I think with me, because I know this is something that was never pushed on us, Nick, and correct me if I'm wrong, mine never pushed us to go to college. You know what I'm saying?
I want to say she didn't push us, but that was the conversation that we had. Like trade school wasn't a conversation, but
trade school is going to be a big conversation with us.
Yeah, I feel like doing it the way Jimmy doing it. Like if you see what your kids are interested in now,
yeah,
you know, you push them that way without pushing them that way.
And you want to know how we got to that point? We were looking at how they taught in China and Japan and certain places. They found out what the kids are interested in now, and they put all their energy into teaching them that instead of teaching them something else that they don't want to do, that they're not interested in. Because, you know, they was like, if you interested in fits and stuff, we going to put into you at, like Brandon said, at an early stage, how to fit stuff. Because we need, you know, and we need a lot more trade school. We need a lot more people in trade schools too. Just like Jody say.
Mi casa, su casa.
House.
For me, I've always talked to my kids since they were little. I constantly talk to them about life after high school. Now, I say, you want to go to college or you want to go to trade school, but you got to do something.
But why can't they just stay at a job and work up?
Because the way the world is going now, it's different from like when I came up, in the 80s, all you need is a high school diploma and you can work in an office job, be an office manager, CEO, whatever, just a high. But now you need some further education.
I would challenge you on that.
But I mean, there are some jobs that I just found out that pay you pretty well. And just for having a high school diploma,
right?
Yeah, without college. But you know, but the majority, you need something. I tell them, you can go to college because my daughter, she does hair right now, and she's fucking awesome. You know, 12 years old, can do hair, and I told her, I was like, well, you can go to cosmetology school, you know, and get certified. And, you know, I'm teaching her how to set her business up right now, like how to build clientele. And, you know, I'll tell you, if you get 4 or 5 heads that's consistent right now, you can make some money as a 12-year-old. You know, you're not licensed right now, so you can't charge the full prices. But at your age, the money you can make still going to be a lot for you. And and I support, you know, her passion. So about her mannequin heads and whatever she say she need to do hair or whatever, I buy it for her. You know, right now, do that. My youngest, he loves animals. Bugs, cats, dogs. I'm looking at him like maybe you're going to be, you know, like an anthropologist or maybe even a veterinarian. You know what I'm saying? So when he into, you know, whatever, because he was into dinosaurs, so I bought him all dinosaurs, and he can name all the dinosaurs on site. So I bought him books and stuff, you know, because he might, you know, want to be an archaeologist and study dinosaurs or something, you know, but he do animals. I know that. Now, my oldest, he still hasn't, you know, figured out his niche right now. So far, all I know is he into anime. So I'm like, maybe he'll be a cartoonist, you know, because he read these anime books and he got a series. And I say, Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I
Yeah.
say, what's the next book in the series? He said, this book. I'm going to buy it for you. And, you know, I'm like, here you go. So whatever their interests are, I take an interest in and I push them towards that direction. Because, like you said, man, I don't want them going to college, studying a bunch of stuff that they're not interested in.
Exactly. That's
I told them, man,
Hey, you wrote that
I
down?
want them to be able to take care of themselves. I'm like, this is for you guys. I want you to be able to take care of yourselves and, you know, be happy in life. I'm going to be all right.
What's up?
I said you wrote that down?
Wrote what down?
The trade school conversation.
No, but I will.
Yeah, we just hitting stuff real quick.
And let me speak on this real. Oh, go ahead, B. You ain't talking much. Go ahead.
All I was going to say is just going back to the conversation as far as pushing your children. Only example I can really give right now is with Cam, and we all know, Nick. You know, Cam is huge into cars. You know what I'm saying? And me and Cam talk about this all the time. And I tell Cam, you know, because he asks, can you go to school for automotive? I'm like, absolutely. You can definitely go to school for automotive. You don't have to go to one of these big universities and do something you really don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? That can cause for failure. You know what I'm saying? Put your interest into something that you're interested in, and you can go to school for that. So I just wanted to touch on that a little bit. Like, I don't push my kids to go to college. If you find a niche and you find something you good at, why not go do something that you good at? You know,
That's true, man.
My main statements that I like to say, especially if you got a job, it's not really a job is that something you love doing. So if you find something you love doing, it's not really a job.
Man, I just told this dude at my job yesterday. Every time I make good money, every time I get out to put my shoes on, I say 3 words. This is stupid. I say that every time before I clock in. Now, you know, the atmosphere ain't bad. I actually like what I'm doing. I think for me it's just the scheduling, but yeah, it is. It's stupid.
You know, I when I pull into the driveway of pretty much every job I've had, I try to get there early so I can pray before I go into work, and then I just tell myself, I be like, why are you doing this? You putting in all this effort for somebody else when you be putting this effort in for
That's
yourself.
another thing, man.
Yeah.
I'm teaching them entrepreneurship. Like, man, look. That's like, and I tell my kids, there's opportunities all around you. You just got to be looking and keep your eyes open because, you know, I started off by showing them a bunch of abandoned houses that we drive past. And I was like, what do you see when you look at this house? And they say, that's an abandoned house. I was like, no. Change your mindset. That's an opportunity. You know, I'm like, people walk past here all the time and they see just an abandoned house boarded up. You guys see an opportunity because right now you can probably buy that for pennies on a dollar, fix it up and rent it out. And now you got money coming in. I'm like, you got to start changing your mindset. I teach them. And now when we ride in the car, they'll say, Dad. I say, yeah, what's up? They're like, they're going opportunity. And I look at it as an abandoned house. I'm like, that's right. As an opportunity. Change your mindset. And I'm like, we got to change our mindset, man. It's money out here for us. Man, all these little simple ideas like Amazon. That was a simple ass idea.
Yeah,
all it was
that blew up.
Man, didn't it blow up?
It blew
Thing
up.
about that is, dude didn't even start Amazon. His wife did. He bought it from her. All it was a place that Amazon was a place that just sold used school textbooks. That's it.
Yeah.
And now look at it.
A lot of people don't know that. They started just selling books.
Yeah. It started out with just selling books, and I always say, damn, I knew about Amazon when I was in school, in college. Right. I was like, damn, if I would have invested in this, I'd be fucking retired by now. Just simple ideas. You know, Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, all these simple ideas. You know, I bet you guys have $1 million ideas all the time. You know,
I got some right now, but
me too.
Sometimes I just don't know the way about
the avenue to take it. To get to it.
Yeah.
And that's, man, I
That's why you
promise
got to
you,
get you a brain trust, man.
man, dude, I promise you, when I was younger in high school, me and my brother Damien, we sit down and we'll just discuss sports, all different type of sports. And we said, and this ain't no lie, we said, man, we can do a TV show about that. We were like, how did we get on public access? Because public access is free. And we'll say, we'll discuss certain topics, certain sports, hockey, from baseball to hockey, and just debate on it. And we was like, yeah, that sounds good. Dude, many years later, Partner Interruption is out. And that's all it was. I'm like, that was our idea. I'm like, we had $1 million ideas, and we just didn't know how to get to the avenue of it.
Yeah, Walmart
But if
was
you-
a simple idea too.
If you look at a lot of the stuff, actually, like you said, Walmart, it started at like a thrift store.
Yeah.
A lot of these businesses started out small and just transitioned into something bigger, probably than they even thought.
They
it
know
could.
how to evolve, and that's what a lot of the small businesses don't know how to do. They don't know how to evolve with the time. They don't have they don't have a vision, because a lot of these people they have ability to see the future. Like, all right, where's the market going? I need to get ahead,
Yeah.
or even if I don't get ahead, how can I catch up?
Yeah.
Even then, even if you don't have, a business idea, investments, being able to learn about investing your money in a company, seeing like, wait a minute, this is innovative. This might take off. Like, who knew Apple would blow up? Apple actually started in somebody's garage. Two dudes in the garage. And now look at Apple. All the different Apple products and stuff. People standing in line around the corner waiting for the new iPhone. You can't invest in Apple right now. You ain't got the money. Stock so high.
Bro,
Stuff
Warren
is crazy.
Buffett didn't get his. I think he said he didn't get his first $1 million until he was like 60 something, bro.
Yeah.
Dude is almost a
crazy.
freaking billionaire.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You got, hey man, it's out here. That's why I look at the stocks. I self-taught myself about stocks. I always, when I was younger, I ride the bus in Chicago to work, and I buy a newspaper every day, and everybody know I'm this big sports guy, but what they didn't know is I would read the stock section. I'm looking at like, okay, what's this? How you do this? Research everything and learn about that stuff. I'm like, and I've always wanted to do stocks. I do stocks now. The big thing now is that cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
I do my research, like which one is going to blow up, like which one is trending towards blowing up. And I read everything on that one and I invest in it. And I just leave it there. I'm like, right now it ain't doing too good, but they keep on talking about it. And I know if people keep on talking about it, they keep on talking about it, and they actually advertise it. I'm like, this look like it's gonna blow up. So I'm not gonna be afraid, because my whole thing is leaving something behind for my kids.
Yes,
You're right.
Make money, boy.
And people be scared and they be, man, I'm gonna pull my money out because it's fall. Man, let it fall. Because when it fall, it's coming back up. And then I don't want to be the one to be like, man, I had that. And now look at me. I was too scared. Now motherfuckers rich and I'm broke still. I'm like, nah, man.
Now you hurt. Now you hurt.
Yeah. Now you're crying. Now your stomach hurt. Like I could have had $240 million. Now I just got $50.
Because I want to pull out.
Yeah. Like, shoot, pulling out of the stock market is different from pulling out. You don't want. I don't want that strong pull-out game from the stock market. Shit, man. I'm teaching my kids about that, man, because that wasn't taught to us when we was little.
Knowledge.
And to no fault of our own, our parents didn't know about that stuff, so I don't blame them. I mean, they didn't know. So,
They did the best that they could.
right.
They did the
They
best
taught,
that they could.
in my household, it was go to high school, graduate. You know what I'm saying? That was pushed more than anything. Finishing school.
Team.
Now it's finish schools, go, find something after school, high school. Find your way. Team no kid. Jody, you need to start thinking about having kids. You're 32.
Hey, but you want to know what inspired me though? Because I look at a lot of interviews. All these are filthy rich people. Elon, Benzo, Warren Buffett, all these guys, and all of them, and Bill Gates. I can't stand that joker. But all of them say the same thing. They said they would not suggest anybody to go to college. Because they said, look at all of us. Bill Gates said, I'm a college. He said, I dropped out after. He said, I didn't even finish my first year because I knew it was stupid. And I knew I would be rich. And I knew I had ideas. Warren Buffett said he knew he had ideas. Elon Musk, he said he was a college dropout. You know what I'm saying? And all these guys, and Elon Musk said he know many people that work for Sachs, something at Sachs. Goldman Sachs and all these other people. It's like all these business owners are college dropouts because they knew they had an idea and they believed in their idea.
Yeah.
And they fostered their idea. That's the thing.
Yeah.
They fostered it. They actually put their pedal to the metal.
Yeah.
And they saw that idea through. Now I can't, but those guys are lucky also. That's luck too. It's a little bit of luck that goes along with this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because the dude who founded Wendy's, he was a high school dropout. Dave, he was a high school dropout. But look at Wendy's now.
And I don't think he made his money till he was up in his it might have been Wendy's or the dude from Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Kentucky.
Yeah, he didn't make his millions until
75?
Something.
75 years old.
Yeah, he was real old.
But that's also luck. Because percentage wise,
75 years old, you're supposed to be retired.
Something like that.
But he's just out here trying to make chicken.
It is luck, but I think stories like that does something special. Like it gives people hope. I'm not where I want to be, but they did it and they didn't give up. I got hope.
Right.
But see, you got to look really into their story because
they worked.
They had a lot of failures along the way too.
Oh yeah,
and they kept going.
That's the thing. You have to be able to bounce back from a failure.
Now what's the dude that owned Fubu? The black guy.
Oh, you talking about Damon John?
Damon John. I saw his story was amazing. He
started Fubu in his basement.
He said Fubu went bankrupt over 15 times. He said he will go get a job, make that money back, and make some more clothing. He said he'll get some kind of side hustle. He'll get some more clothing. He said he'll go bankrupt. Then he'll do something else to get some more money. And he said, and finally, the right person found his product and believed in it and helped him with the funding because he didn't have any capital.
Yeah, dude, you know what? I don't know if y'all watch, but y'all should watch Shark Tank. That play, oh man, I like watching Shark Tank because that's just business personified. To watch how and to listen to the panel story of like Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban got rich when the .com era hit. Mm-hmm. He got rich like that. Kevin O'Leary, Mr. Wonderful, he got rich because he sold his tech company, started a tech company, sold it, boom. Now he a billionaire. Barbara Corcoran, she actually started her real estate empire with $1,000 loan. She got $1,000 loan, turned that stuff into billions. Real estate and stuff. And she was a waitress. It's like, man, anything about business I gravitate towards. I want to learn. I want to see how people did something. But the one thing though that people forget is you can have a good idea, a badass idea, but if you ain't got no capital, your idea is just a dream.
But just like what James said, you got to work it. You got to create.
Yeah, you got to create your own look.
You got to create.
I know because it was this thing going around on Facebook where they was asking a question. They said, if you could sit down with Jay-Z, which one would you rather have from the advice or $500,000? And a lot of people was like, I'll take the advice because, that's going to be more and more. And I was like, you damn fool. Give me the $500,000 because he can give me all the damn advice in the world. And I can have all the And I can have all the ideas, but if I ain't got nothing behind it to put it in motion, it's just a dream. Then it's just gonna sit there. So you give me the
$500,000
$500K,
get me my food truck.
and I can put it.
Thank you.
Right, exactly.
Forget
Nah,
that.
I got this place me and T just ate at last night. It's nice. The kitchen is a food truck, but the building itself is like an open area where you got your seatings, and then you got a bar area, and then I think they dish room was in the back of that. But it was something I'd never seen before. And to think all they had to do is build an outside, basically gazebo, and put a food truck on side of it. Man, that's kind of like, I ain't gonna say genius, but
That's
it is
smart.
genius.
That's
Yeah,
smart.
It's innovative.
we'll take you down there one day just so you can see it, huh?
You know how much money you can save by just doing something?
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Heck
saying.
yeah.
Exactly.
That's smart as heck.
It's smart, and then that type of concept you can franchise out because that's something simple, right there. That's just simple, but yet it's innovative.
Yeah,
Because I ain't never seen anything like that ever. So that's an idea right there. That's $1 million idea. Potential to be one because, like I said, you've never seen anything like that. You can double that. Like they can have one, then they can move to 2, and then once that bit, then they can move to 3. They can take off doing that. That's pretty cool.
What's the place called? I know T posted it on Facebook.
man, I don't even remember.
But that sounds
I don't
like
even
a good
remember.
idea, man. Well, speaking of food, Jimbo, tell us what's up, man.
Oh. Shoot, look. Shoot. I done forgot myself, brother. Hold on. You got to please give me a second. Please.
Fubu. I remember I used to have Fubu back in the day. Like when Fubu
Fubu was hot back in the day.
Fubu and Carl Kanai. I was always in that stuff.
Fubu was hot back in the day.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what happened to it now. But
I ain't even too much see it too much now, but
I didn't even know it still was around. I thought maybe it's in Walmart.
Nah, it's still there.
It's still
No.
there?
Yeah. He's still in. He's selling a lot of his stuff overseas now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he said he's still making money with food, but he's selling it overseas, which is smart. He said the market in America, he had to switch it up, so he took some overseas.
But see, that's the thing. Overseas, if you go overseas, man, they still listening to Elvis. They don't let nothing. They love stuff from over here. They just don't let it go. What's hot, what was used to be hot here is still very hot over there.
the hottest over there. Yeah.
Yeah, so that is smart to take it over there. Shoot, man, you go over there and see something like, man, I ain't seen this in 30 years, but they rocking that stuff and doing it like it's brand new.
Right.
Yeah, but the 17th, Wednesday, Box Prep Meals by Chef Strong, we will be doing a blackened catfish, a succotash with some grits, and a caramel cake. That entire meal could run you $18. And if you would like that, please DM me on Facebook, Jimmy Strong Jr., Instagram, The Chef Jimbo, for the business page, Strong Flavors Catering on Instagram and Facebook. And let me know. Let me know if you want to get in on that. All right.
This on the November 17th?
Yes. Oh, I already told him about Monday. Okay. I already told him.
Okay.
That's the only reason I won't be cooking on Monday is because we're gonna be giving back to our community.
Absolutely. Can't wait for that strong event. What else we got, fellas?
Man, Nick, what date y'all coming up here? I need to know so I can prep.
I'm gonna get with my secretary, and
Yeah.
I'll let you know. Unless Brandon know.
I don't know. It's sometime in February.
And y'all staying for the weekend or
Nah, I think
couple
it's
of days?
we gonna be up there Sunday
4 days,
to
ain't
Thursday. Yeah.
Okay, y'all gonna stay for 3-4 days?
Yeah.
You know, I gotta know because I get my Airbnb ready. You know, like
Because he don't do hotels.
No.
He don't do hotels.
you know, and I might have the kids, so I need space.
I'm gonna talk to her today, and I'll make sure I send that to you.
Yeah, because I'm like, yeah, they gonna be it, man. It's gonna be winter though. I'm like, man, it's starting to snow right now, man. I'm like,
Man, we had snow here yesterday, man.
yeah. I'm like, damn.
Coming up.
I thought Tiffany was lying. She like, it's snowing. I'm like, no, it's not. Don't tell me that. I go to the bathroom, look out the window. I'm like, damn, it's snowing. Like,
It's
last
like
night
a
it was snowing.
disappointment. It's like a disappointment when you see that white
Yeah.
stuff on the ground.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm like, man,
Yeah,
I ain't
it's all
ready
fun
for
and
this
games.
yet.
It's all fun and games till you live in it.
Yeah, people
It's
like,
all fun and
oh, I
games.
can't. I would love to see snow. I'm like, nah,
No,
this ain't
not
snow.
till you live in it.
I mean, I would love to see snow too. This is something different. Like, I'm like it's cold. Like, and I'm like, you can barely see your man. And like, it come down. You like, I can barely see. Like, nah. Colorado got snow. We got something different. It's a natural disaster. That's what this is.
Nah, that job nasty in Chicago.
Oh yeah, man, that wind down there, whoo, cut through your face, make you be like, literally, man, be like, you be bleeding, man.
Cause
Like,
y'all buy that water.
yeah, that lake effect, man,
Yeah.
cut through you.
Yeah.
I grew up in that stuff, man. I used to have to walk to school sometimes, lips be frozen, get to school like, like, man, couldn't talk, like hands, fingers frozen, man. Mm-mm. I'm like, no, I can't go through that no more.
I think that's all we got today, fellas.
Oh yeah,
That's all we got today. So
that is.
let's go ahead and shout out for our subscribers out there. We appreciate the love. Appreciate the
Most
support.
definitely.
Continue to like, subscribe, and share. Y'all hit up Uncle Pudge and whatever name Jody want to use on that day.
We're gonna call him Alias.
Man, he got a name for every situation. Then we'll get back on the boxing podcast, final round boxing podcast. Check out Coach A Impact on Friday, and of course you got us on Saturday. But like I said, that's all we got today, fellas. It's your boy B.
Chef Jimbo.
America's favorite, Chef Jimbo up in the top. Tricky Nick right there.
You know, I got a dude that called me that at the job, Tricky Nicky.
And America's favorite Uncle Pudge.
Uncle Pudge, man, Mr. Who Loves You Baby. You can't let go of that punchline though.
I know, man. It's Mr. Who Loves Your Baby. That's how I'm never letting that go.
We will definitely see y'all next Saturday.
Y'all enjoy
Hot
y'all
topic.
weekend.
Enjoy
And I'll see y'all Tuesday.
See y'all Tuesday.
They wasn't worried about me last year when the cashier sent me to my car when I came short. Now I got the game torn. They either hate it or love it. Slim chances on advances, I just balanced the budget. Fuck it, free my niggas on my Harriet Tubman. They said I'd never be the greatest, that's a scary assumption. But now I'm buzzing like the last shot. Got these lames tired, old niggas about to pass out. Pass it while I'm still hot.